Are you planning an event or hosting an event and wondering a way that you can help promote that event and get people to sign up for it? Well, one of those ways is engaging with your speakers or the people who are going to be presenting at your event. Again, this applies virtually, hybrid, in person. I feel like a lot of times I have clients or see events where they really underutilize their speakers and their speakers network. So I'm going to give you 4 ideas of how you can include your speakers in your event promotion. I'm Logan Clements. I'm a freelance event producer based out of Seattle, Washington, and I'd like to remind you to like, subscribe, turn on that little notification bell so you get notified every single Monday when I drop new videos. I'm also the co-host of the Better Events Podcast, a podcast I co-host with fellow event pro Mary Davidson. We have new episodes every single Wednesday. If you love more free content, just educating and sharing our experience in events. We talk about everything from run of shows. So I am very excited about this video because I think speakers are such an underutilized resource when it comes to getting the word out about your event, especially if those speakers are either people that have a larger network or maybe are well known in your community, or just you're doing an event that has 100 speakers. That's 100 networks that you could be utilizing to get the word out and either sell tickets or just increase turnout at your event or just drum up excitement around your event, no matter who you are trying to target. One of the things that you can really do is to give your speakers what I like to call a speaker kit. And when I say speaker kit, I really mean like a piece of paper, a one-pager, it could be a Google Doc, however you want to share it, but one document that they can go to reference for any key information about your event. Because you would be surprised that there's a lot of speakers I know who show up for an event in person, virtually, otherwise, and they have no idea how anyone would have signed up to go to this event, how anyone would have bought tickets, which I know can sound really extreme, but that happens a lot. There are a lot of speakers who don't know some of the basic details about your event. So putting together like a one-pager, I've seen people do it in emails, but that stuff can get lost. So I usually like to put it in an email body. So if they search their emails, they'd find the data, the information, but then attach it as a speaker kit. And I send it multiple times to my speaker whenever I'm communicating to them about the event, not in a spammy way, but just as a kind of a like, here it is multiple times in your inbox. And so in that speaker kit, you want to include 4 things. 1, you want to include a tickets link. Where can people purchase your tickets? Have the actual link, the name of the website, and any other little details you might like there's an early bird price or ticket sales close on XYZ date. Having that link directly in there is really helpful for your speakers just to be able to easy copy and paste and send it to them if anyone asks. Or if they're big enough and they have a team that helps them, have their PR or marketing people do that. A next one would be to share hashtags. If you have a hashtag that goes along with your event, maybe you have 2 or 3 of them or just one, that might just be helpful. It looks good if your speakers are using your official hashtag, which then helps your attendees use your official hashtag. So include that hashtag information in that speaker kit. Number 3 would be to add any accounts that you want them to tag. So maybe your event has its own social media accounts. Actually list out what account you want them to tag and maybe list out the platform it's on. If you have the same account name on all platforms, that's easy, but maybe it's different on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, but just listing those out, again, making it so easy that they can just copy and paste this information and have it posted. And then my 4th and final thing to include would be an event graphic. You can go very low stakes as just having one event graphic for your entire event. That's great. But if you can go as far as just to have a customized event graphic that has like their headshot, the speaker's headshot, their name, the name of their session, or if that's too hard, you haven't gotten to that point yet in your planning process, just saying, hey, this speaker's coming up. And the great part is those graphics you can use on your event social media and the speaker can use on their social media. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1. You get content to promote and they get content to promote. So including all of that information in your speaker kit, like I said, hashtags, where to buy tickets, the actual link, accounts you want them to tag, and a graphic. You can go a bonus tip, another step further, and actually have sample copy for them to actually completely just copy and paste into their social media. I've seen some people do that, and that's really helpful. And then just know it's okay if your speakers don't actually utilize this speaker kit. But I found by giving them information, you are then making it that much easier for them to actually post. So making sure you're giving them the kit and then, just doing nice little nudges. And maybe even if it's a small enough event, you want to kind of mention it offhand to people of, hey, we have the event in a couple weeks. I noticed you haven't posted about it yet. Here's an idea or two for something maybe you can post, or if something else speaks stronger to you, feel free to post whatever you want, but here's the link to sign up. And you can kind of do that little like drip campaign to your speakers to remind them to get the word out about your event. Again, I often find that this gets forgotten about because we get into the week of the event and somebody from the speaker's team or their company is like, I want to join. How can I sign up? And I think that always just like blows my mind that the speaker doesn't even know where to sign up for this event. But doing something as small as this speaker kit, it doesn't take too much time. It's as simple as someone on your team, maybe the marketing person, or if you're I've been the one-stop shop for everything event planning person, I'll take time to do this. It takes me, an hour to sit there, mock up the graphics and all that good stuff. All you need from the speaker is their headshot and their formal title, which ideally you already have for your event, whether you're using it on your website or something like that. But it's really easy in a very low stakes way to then incentivize your speakers to share about the event. And that key graphic, I guess I missed it earlier, but it's so helpful. If you have your speaker's face on something, they are way more likely to share it than just a generic post, because we're all human and we love to see photos of ourselves. And maybe you even say you don't love to see photos of yourselves, but it feels a little bit more natural to say, hey, look, this is me and I'm going to be at this event, than just here's an event, oh, I'm going to be at it, because the visuals really do speak to people, especially on social media. You can also encourage them, if they're not social media people, to also include it in their email newsletter or their organization's like email blasts. The more information you can give your speakers in a very concise way, I'm going to say that again, you can give them more information, but please keep it in a concise way. And I found saying a one-pager speaker kit really does it. That's all you need. You don't need anything more than that. To make sure that they have all the information they need to post and talk authentically about your upcoming event. Hopefully that helps with promoting your event and activating your group of speakers to help you promote your event. I'm Logan Clements, freelance event producer, and this has been another installment of my favorite tips and tricks when it comes to event planning and running your own business. I drop new videos every single Monday, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.